Welcome back to my sixth vlog. Today we're talking about three different types of inversion. First of all, my daily planner from this week. Monday, Tuesday started okay, did about a 40. Wednesday was a little bit worse. Also in the afternoon, and I remember in the morning I slacked off, and in the afternoon I had my part-time job, so this was not the greatest day. Then Thursday, Friday was alright, and yeah, yesterday was the best day of 91. But I'm feeling a change because back then when I had a 90 plus day I felt amazing. Then like wow, I did almost everything I wanted to do, and I felt very proud and very comfortable. But right now I've achieved that, did all the work, and still felt like, man, this isn't enough. I feel horrible, and this is the progress, the change I'm making. So at the end we have 309 out of 600 points, which is okay. Yeah. Then I would say we go to the topic: three types of inversion for this vlog. When I was watching 2.6 Polarity Paradoxes, Charlie talked about he had 30 examples of inversion, and when I watched it, it just made click in my head that inversion is more than just negating. In my head, inversion was just, oh, you have a question or a sentence, just negate it. There it is, the negation. But I've noticed, no, inversion isn't just negating, otherwise it would just be called negating, not inversion, but it is called inversion. And so I came up with two other types of inversion that I'm using right now, and it helped a lot. Critical thinking this week, it was just get so many new thoughts I never had before, and I'm feeling the change. So I want to walk through all different three types and explain it. First of all, how can I be happy? The easiest one, negate it. How can I be happy, or how can I be unhappy? What are we doing with that? How can I be happy of different thoughts? Oh, I can play basketball. I can be a wonderful day with a girl, get a kiss. How else can I be happy? Have nice food. So like thousands of ideas, but if you just say the opposite, invert them with negation, how can't I be happy, or how can I be unhappy? It gets really, really obvious what really makes you unhappy. And what is it doing? It changes your thoughts. I don't want to jump to this one. What is the goal from inversion? The goal from inversion is to have different questions or different viewpoints. How we view about a question or about a sentence, about a topic. And what is that doing in us? It changes our thoughts. We get new thoughts. And new thoughts means new opportunities. We perceive that we take new decisions, new actions of that, and new reality. We all know that. So this is the goal of inversion, or why we are doing inversion in the first place. And this is the first one, just negate, to get different thoughts. And now we go on to the second type, party inversion. You can always use that when we have two or more parties in a sentence or in a question. And this one we have, I want to book a call with my leads. I underscore that we have two parties. We have I and we have leads. And what we can do now is invert those two. So we change leads with I. Now we have my leads want to book a call with me. See what happens? You just get new thoughts. That you can have new opportunities, new decisions you can take, new actions, and a new reality. Just because you inverted them. It's just that easy. And this means you have a statement or question, and whenever you have one, you look, oh, are there parties involved in this question? If yes, what happens if I invert those two parties? Just do it, and then you have a new question or a new sentence, and based on that you get new thoughts. And the last one really blew my mind. I love it. The paradox inversion. I want to be happy. I need to be unhappy. What? What's that? Sounds like a paradox. That's why it's called paradox inversion. We achieve something through its opposite. This means if you want to be unhappy, you need to be unhappy. You need to be the opposite. You want to have freedom, you need to have constraints. That's it. And this really blew my mind. For example, today I made critical thinking on I want to follow laws, or I want to follow a rule. How can I follow a rule? I need to disobey a rule. That way I can really follow a rule. Like was, I would never ever come to the conclusion without this inversion paradox. And without the paradox inversion, and I really love this idea. You can really apply it on everything and you get so many new thoughts, and I just love it. And if you guys have any other forms of inversion that help for critical thinking, leave them down below in the comments. I would love to read them. Then let's change to the weekly goals. To the protocol. Finished critical thinking, 5 out of 10. I did some critical thinking and good progress, but I haven't finished it yet. Not enough. That's why I gave myself the 5 out of 10. Backtesting, I didn't backtest at all, 0 out of 10. Study trading notes, I didn't study them at all. Rewatch was very, very well. I have everything. Finished 2.7 yesterday, and the only thing left is 2.8, designing reality. And I want to finish critical thinking, where I'm reverse engineering my vision right now. And I first want to finish that because this will be included in my new Self-Taught Sense workbook version 1.1. And that's why I first want to finish that before I start the rewatch with 2.8. And tape reading was amazing this week. I did all 3 days, and the session itself were extremely nice. I learned a lot. 10 out of 10 there. So, if I reflect, why didn't I do backtesting? Like I said last week, my priority is rewatch 100%, so I'm fine with that. The funny thing is, I still have the same weekly goals for next week because I haven't finished this one yet, but I'm close to. Backtesting is the most important feeder action as a trader, so I have to do this every week. Like every week you have to do call calls. As a trader, I have to do backtesting every week. Then study trading notes. I still want to study my notes from the mentorships I've watched and implement them in my current trading approach by doing backtesting. When I have finished this one this week, I might actually continue my studying, but this will be then the week after that. Rewatch, finish that one too. The last one, designing reality, and tape reading. I want to do this every week too, because this is also the most important feeder action as a trader. So backtesting and tape reading. This is the task you have to do every single day, every single week. So with that, we come to an end. I hope you liked the little topic and the outlook for next week. I can't wait for it, and see you then.